Visarja is dominated under affection. It is called Priti. And in the Madhur Ras, two kind of Madhur Ras. Vatsalya is two kind. Friendship is two kind, and Madhur Ras also two kinds. One with
marriage.
not only marriage, they are accepted according to rule. It is conducted by the rule. That is called marriage. You have promised to maintain her, and she also promised to serve according to your nature. But when by the service you can get affection, then there is no necessary for the rule. Then the affection is overpower of the rule. First of all, you compel to maintain, and when the priti is appears, then the relationship by the law was over. Was overpowered by the affection. Then there is no question of divorce. If there is no priti, divorce may come. That is called priti. Priti is so powerful, you can left everything for that person. Even you are begging for his service. That is called priti. And the priti of Gopi is overpowered than Mahishi. So Mahishi cannot offer the food dust because their mind is controlled by the rule, not priti. Controlled by the rule. That is called priti. If you are not reading Priti Sandarbha, you are not understanding in this matter. Priti is so powerful, you let all things, even on Sandha, Annik, for the service of Krishna. So Rupa Goswami told, Sandha Vandana, give me relief to serve Krishna. You are not come to disturb me. You can say, no. Rupa Goswami can say, Sandha Vandana, not to come to me. Please give me the opportunity to serve Krishna. So, in his Sandarbha, Tapta Sandarbha, Sarva Dharman Parityajya, Mamekam Saranam Braja. aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshami maasuchi. That is conditional surrender, not real surrender. When priti will come, condition, no question of condition. No question arises regarding condition. So Jiva Goswami, in his explanation, Sarva Dharma means Sandha Bandhanadi left. And then why the question is arise? Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshami maasuchi. No question. That is called priti. Priti never overpowered by the rule. Those who are not reading this priti sandarbha, they cannot understand. Read means you follow. Only reading is not reading. You have to follow everything. Otherwise, no fruits, no energy. If you know everything regarding preparation of every kind of food, but you are practical, not one. You can narrate the process, but not to prepare himself. But somebody not to narrate, not to write, not to teach you, but he can cook oil. Is it possible? Generally we see it is possible. How can they know the process? They are not reading that kind of books. She may be illiterate, yet she can cook very well. That is not possible for you. You are educated, you are reading regarding cooking, everything, but that is not fruitful. It is entirely depend on the practical. So, the service can give you the knowledge regarding priti, not by reading books, by service. How to service? That is in priti sandarbha. Priti sandarbha is a big thing. But other sandarbha, smaller than priti sandarbha. 6 sandarbha. Paramatma, Tattva, Paramatma, Bhagavat, Bhakti. Krama. And Bhakti ka baad, Priti. Bhakti is, what is Bhakti?
Service.
Service by your senses. Hrishikeno Hrishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. But that is not priti, that is bhakti. When bhakti is preparing and it is very deep, then come to the terms of priti, as you preparing milk. Then you preparing with the heat, mild heat, then you reach up to khoa. Then you can make peda from the milk, not other things. The ingredient is the milk.
Same.
But according to your practice, service, you have to not practice service, it can change the nomenclature. That is called kheer and then khoa. By other process, you can make paneer and other things. But the paneer is not so palatable as khoa, because paneer let the ghee, some portion of ghee, but in khoa it contains all portion of ghee. Understand ghee?
Ghee. Yes, ghee. Khoa is like rabri or?
No.
What is khoa?
Rabdi after after rabdi, then khoa.
Oh.
Rabdi is liquid
Khoa
and
is thick.
khoa is thick. And mixed with sugar, that is called peda. So full quantity of ghee there
Everything.
and sweet there, everything. So it is rich from
Milk. From milk by the process.
by the process. But the process of the rabdi is another. There heat the milk and by no
Oh,
by
fanning.
fanning.
Fanning, yes.
The fanning. Then the upper side there was a fine,
Cream.
not cream. That is called malai.
We
Matlab?
don't have so many in English terms, only cream. Malai.
So that is called in Malay. Malay in Hindi and Sor in Bengali. And if you collect the Sor and fry with ghee, that is, and under that you full with khoa, that is called sarpuriya. Very much believable. So, priti is much more. After priti, sneha, affection, man, pranay, No. Pranay, everything. That is not easy to understand without practice. When, what kind of action? When Radharani left the Rasa, then Krishna left all the Sakhis for
To search for Radha.
for Radharani. Those thousands of Sakhis are not equal to Radharani. No. Priti is such a thing. You can sacrifice all for Radha. It is not easy thing. Our Sakhis are not a ordinary devotee. They can leave their husband, father, mother, son, daughter, everything for Krishna. Yet they are not equal with Radharani. They are equal? No. By this action, but when the Sakhis are accompanied with Radharani, then they sing Krishna. Otherwise, they sing Narayan. Narayan is another person. Krishna become Narayan in the front of other gopis. But Krishna is not able to change his appearance in presence of Radharani. So, if you do not know what you understand regarding the Priti, regarding Bhakti, Bhakti, you utter 1,000 times, but you are not able to become a Bhakta who acquire Bhakti called Bhakta. It is not depend on the utterance. It is depend on the action. So, action is essential. Jiva Goswami. But Jiva Goswami is not a ordinary person. He is more qualified. He defeated Vallabhacharya. He liked to correct the book, not book, Bandhana. Rupa Goswami is Bandhana. But he is silent in the presence of Rupa Goswami. But when he went to take bath in Jamuna, who? Vallabhacharya. Then Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami went there on the
pretext.
No. Act as the taking water from the Jamuna, and he full his jug and a jar, and he returned. Then told, what mistake you said in the Bandhana? Then he was such debated by Jiva Goswami. Nature call was there. So the Sahojiya called, it is harmful to Trinanta Visunicena. It is not good for the Vaishnava. But Jiva Goswami is established in the Trinanta Visunicena. He is not defeated Vallabhacharya for his
Own name and
own,
interest.
no. To show his panditya, but for the sake of the Gurudev. For the sake of the Gurudev. As Hanuman
Burnt Lanka for
but not only Lanka, he
children.
beat through leg. So one learned man protest. One learned who challenged the Bhagavata of Chaitanya Dev. He told he was rectified when a real Vaishnava give him the food dust. Understand? No.
Chaitanya Dev was rectified.
Ah. No. The Chaitanya is a Bhagavan. He
Did not accept.
did not accept with so many proofs. Then he protested through a book, and he written in that book that kind of person rectified only by the grace of Vaishnava. If any Vaishnava give him the food dust, understand? No. Food dust meant he hit by his foot, then he not understand. If he hit by his
Kick.
kick by foot, then he understand. That is, in very polite language, if he get foot dust from a genuine Vaishnava, that is the language of a learned man. But it is difficult to understand. You understand? No. And they quote an example. One illiterate man admitted his son in the university, and he is preparing for MA final examination in the subject of mathematics. Then he uttered ABC. Then the man was very angry. I spent so much money for his education, yet he is reading ABC. After 16 years. So my money was in vain. Is it correct? Because only 26 alphabet and it is express anything. Without these alphabets, you cannot express anything. But always you use A, B, C. So he told like that. When I read the book, I think that their thinking is so deep, so polite. But after that, that person was close his mouth, stop his writing. Not a single word. In his protest, he prepared small booklet. In all respect, he concealed his message by word to word. That is, everything is wrong. So, it is very difficult to tell anything for the unqualified person. So Uddhav thinking in Braja, it is better silent, not to utter any word, because I am a foolish. I am not so learned that I can speak in front of the gopi. So it is better to maintain silence. And he compelled to utter Vande Nanda Vrajastrinam Padarenum Aviksnasa Jasam Hari Kathad Geetam Punati Bhuvanatrayam. Only that. Asamaho charanare nujusamaho sam Vindavane kimapi gulmalato sadhinam Jadustajo sajanamarja patancha hitva Bhejur mukunda padavim Srutivir mimik. But Uddhav is not such a person, not an ordinary person. He is better than Brahma, better than Shiv, better than Sankarsan, better than Lakshmi. That kind of Uddhav, pray, asamahu charanare dusama musa. Those persons who read the Satsandarbha and the last Priti Sandarbha, they can understand regarding Priti. Bhakti Sandarbha, Bhakti. Bhagavat Sandarbha, the personality of Krishna. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the Swayam Bhagavan. Swayam Bhagavan means Vaisarjasya Samagrisya Virjasya Jasasasya Jnana Vairagyasya.
そんな Bhavo Itingana.
shocked. It is very difficult. And it is very easy if you are sincere.